hot one out here. Yeah, I'm out here in the garden. The CW always doing something. But today I got something I want to share with y'all today. It's called rain harvesting. Um, it's a method that I use to water my garden. You probably done heard of it, but this is what I do, and I'm just sharing it with y'all. I got a 275-gallon IBC tote that's connected to a pump that's I keep inside this housing right here that I use to water my garden. And so what I do is I catch rainwater off of this roof of my shed, and I catch rainwater off of the roof of my front porch. So that helps me to not have to pay extra money when it comes to watering the garden. Plus, the plants love the rainwater. It's better for them than that city water. So, y'all can go ahead and y'all stay tuned, like and share, and subscribe. Um, and let's get into it, y'all. Check it out, y'all. This is my IBC tote. This is what I put rainwater in. I bought a cover to keep it from turning green. So I got this cover off Amazon. But as y'all can see, here go my water line right here. I've been slowly trying to get it refilled through my rain harvesting process. And so far, I'm up to here. So here go two of my containers that I use to catch water off the roof. This black garbage can, as y'all can see, is full of water. And then I just got this tote here that's full of water. So what I'm gonna do is use my buckets to transfer this water back to my IBC tote. Maybe one of these days I'll get me a little electric pump that I could use to pump the water back into my IBC tote from here. So yeah, this is a good way to save yourself some money on your water bill if you decide to do some gardening. This is what I do as often as possible, especially when it rains, because I have 4 beds, and you know those IBC totes are 275 gallons of water that has to be filled, and if I'm going to do it off the city, that's 275 gallons of water that I don't have to pay for, which makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me. And plus, the garden appreciates this water more than the city water, because sometimes the city water have been treated, and so it has chlorine and stuff like that in it, which can kill your good organisms in your garden that feed your plants. Off balance that. I don't want to have too much weight on one side of my wagon. I don't want it to tilt and flip, because this is about 15 gallons of water that's going in the tank. Bug in there. Got to get him up out of there. That was a stink bug. But I say, y'all, it's a little labor intensive, but for me, it's the reward. I get to exercise while uh, getting me some rainwater for my garden. For you ladies out there, either get your old man to help you do it, or just make your buckets smaller. It's just something smaller to scoop in. It might take you a little longer, but it's gonna save you some money on your water bill, and it's gonna help with your crops. Also, your harvest, because like I say, your plants produce better with rainwater than they do city water. It's more natural. It still got nutrients in it and minerals in it that the plants appreciate. So this is part of the process for me. This is part of the process for me every time it rains. The next morning, that's what I'm out here doing. Now, I do plan on creating a more efficient method of doing this, and I think what I'm going to do is use my shed to capture rainwater for my garden. Yep, y'all don't be afraid to sweat a little bit, man. Y'all can tell I need all the sweating I can get. So like I say, this part of my journey too. I have an understanding also that resources are limited. And it's more salt water than it is fresh water. So if I can do my part to take pressure off our system, our drinking system, this is a good way to take some of the pressure off. Yep. Get me some rainwater, y'all. Some rainwater. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Cause the line right here now. Earlier it was down here. So the line is lifting up, y'all. So as y'all can see, we started out down here. Now I'm up here. Over 125 gallons of rainwater. So I say I was able to get 50 gallons of rainwater from just, what I caught around the house. So when it's hot and there ain't no rain coming, I can save money. So that's what it was about, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all done seen how I transfer my water into this tank. And it can be a little labor intensive, but it's worth it. Your garden's gonna love it, and you'll save you a bunch of money on your water bill, especially when you're trying to garden on a level that consumes more water than you would like to be spending your money on. So with that, y'all take it easy, like and subscribe to CW y'all, and I'm out of here.